So one of the things you and I have been spending a lot of time on is, as the year's winding down, it's not just planning for next year and our calendar and our goals, but it's really like figuring out like what gives us energy, what brings fun into our lives, what creates income for us, like what do we enjoy doing, like what makes us better people, if you will, or like that there's at least more energy and happiness around it versus like, oh gosh, do we have to put that on the calendar again next year? Do we have to talk to that person and hang out with those people again?
That's the key. Not just what, but who, right?
Yep.
So, and we learned this from a guy named Joe Polish. He calls it ELF, right? Easy, lucrative, and fun.
Yep.
And if you look at things through that lens, what in your business, and you could break it down into your life, is easy, lucrative, and fun.
Yep.
And what is half? The opposite of ELF, that Joe...
Hard, annoying,
lame, and frustrating.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah. So take a look at your life. Take a look at your business. What in your business is easy, lucrative, and fun? And what's half, right? What's hard, lame, annoying, frustrating, etc. And who in your business, who in your life is ELF and who is half? And start to look at things and people through that lens, because the more ELF we can get, the more joy we're going to get from our business and from our lives and what we do every day. And therefore, we're going to want to put more into it.
Yeah, and the reality is, like, there's just some things in life that aren't fun. Like, you got to do taxes, and maybe you could pick a fun, like CPA, or at least somebody that speaks your language, doesn't drive you crazy. But, like, there's just some things we have to do that are a little bit hard, or they're not going to be in our strength zone necessarily, or we're not going to get tons of energy from them. But overall, like, we really get to control what we do and what brings us joy and energy. And I was listening to one of your recent podcasts you did with Ryan Gorman, how he talked about, like, lots of people have these big lofty goals, and like he kind of just goes about it a day at a time. Like, did he enjoy that day? Did he make an impact on somebody's life? And he has more of a short-term perspective. Now, not that the guy doesn't think big, don't misunderstand me, but like he kind of defines like easy, lucrative, and fun for me. Like, and so I really learned a lot from just hearing him talk in that podcast.
Yeah, so examine in your life, do this for yourself. Like, literally write it down on a piece of paper, go that far. What in my business is ELF? What in my business is half?
Yep.
And then maybe who in my life and who in my business is ELF and who is half. Just see what you come up with. I'm not telling you have to do anything with it, but it might be a fun exercise to just see what you experience and see what you write down when you go to do that.
Yeah, grab a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, write some stuff that brings you energy. You'll probably smile and enjoy thinking about it. The other, you're going to be like pained in writing it, right? Your hand's going to cramp. Like, you know what that stuff is. But the more clarity you have, the more writing that down, the more you can start getting rid of some of that half stuff and bringing more of that ELF stuff into your life. And like, what a difference your life, your family, your business is going to feel when you're doing things that you enjoy doing versus doing things that you dislike, right? Yep. So figure out what people you don't like being around, what companies you don't like doing business with, like who you don't like hanging with anymore, what activities you don't like doing, and let's do less of that in 2020, and let's do more of the stuff that brings you energy, like that excites you and that like fills you, right? Like, let's go that direction.
Let's go have a better
Fuck all the rest of the trends of people saying you need to like grind it out and all this stuff. Like, there's some stuff you have to grind out, but I don't think it has to be that hard.
It doesn't have to be.
All right, we'll talk to you later.